Well, good evening and welcome to my live chat. This is your Flylady Kat, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. Today is Tuesday. We had a two-layer cake. Our first layer was our routines, which are there are five of them: morning routine, laundry, and paper. If you're an at-home fly baby, those happen in the morning. If you're a payroll fly baby, just the morning routine in the morning. When you come home, paper and laundry. And then your after dinner routine and your evening routine or before bed routine. These are all important, but the before bed routine is the most important one. Then the second part of our two-layer cake today was our free day, and this is a day that we do something nice for ourselves. Remember that flying is finally loving yourself. And so we're learning to love ourselves and not worry about what other people think. Just love ourselves. I'm going to have to take a minute, no matter what you think, and stop these. I forgot to put it on, what do you call it? Do not disturb. Give me a second. Give me a second. Come on.
Not sure.
What's happening? Undo that. There. Am I good? Can you see me? Sorry about that. Can you see me, Mr. B?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so let me take a minute to say hello, woo, to everyone. Let's see. Get some leverage here. I'm trying to learn my new positions here in the new home. There we go. That's better. All right, let's see who's on here. So we have Michelle, and it's morning where she is, and Deidre, Melissa Moore, and Nancy R. Just Us Three, and Tina. Or is that Tina? Anita Dodson, Michelle Hawkins Kennedy, Pepper Durr, Dickie Talmadge from Santa Paula, California, Paula, Pat Hinkie, Tracy Allen, Sarah Simplicity, Shelley Lee, Gretchen Berkey, Melissa B., Angela Conti, Anastasia Henry, Roxy Wolf, Pepper Durr says, hey, Mr. B. By the way, Angela's walking her dog and listening. Anita Dotson, sitting in the hospital because my husband had a heart stent today and can use all the prayers. Good, Anita. I find those to be fairly simple procedures and make a huge difference. So good for him. I'm glad he had that done. Both of my parents have many of those done. Sunflower Girl, Lynn is here, but we'll keep him in our prayers. Betsy Olson Mikowski, Dixie Christian Academy, that's Julissa. Tina, spelled like Tina. Okay, Tina Dutenhofer, right? Melissa B., praying for Anita Dotson's husband, Natalie from Ottawa. Eva Sachaki, since you're traveling around in the RV, what are you doing about taking care of your parents every other week, if you don't mind if I'm asking? I'm not traveling, we're parked, and we only plan on traveling probably about 6 times a year, and when we do, we're going to be staying in the state of Florida, so we're within a day of home. My sisters and I have made arrangements to cover for each other. My first trip will be in July, and that will be in Florida on the Panhandle. But thanks for asking. Jill Eitz, prayers for Anita from Lynn. Barb, looking good. Hello all. Just catching up on the Patreon video regarding the Recommit series. They are all awesome, especially Perfectionism and Planner Overwhelm. Glad you enjoyed those. Gretchen is praying, and Pat, we're all praying. Melissa's down at the River Carlisle. It's Kat and Mr. B. Woo woo. Just loving gardening in my vegetable and flower garden with all my little toddlers on my free day. I love you all. Or y'all. Thanks, Melissa. And Angela Conti is saying, Mr. B. Okay, we have 31 on, only 13 thumbs up. That's not even half. So make sure, if you can, to give us a thumbs up. That's going to make it better for you when notifications come around, and better for us in the way of being referred to other people who watch like videos, and when they find these videos, maybe they can become part of our group, and we would love that, right? Melissa has a question. Hubby and I want to work on clearing the garage. We have 3 7-foot shelves sections. Was thinking to take them one at a time. Would that be the best? Yes. Maybe even a part of a 7-foot section, like maybe 2 feet of the 7-foot section would be the best. And just do each section. Okay? Good question. All right, so let's talk about perfectionism. You know, I made a video on it for this week, but I want to talk about one more thing about perfectionism. And that is that perfectionism causes us to freeze and not do things as well. Because we think if we can't do it perfectly, then we don't want to do it at all. I remember when I didn't have any jewelry, and it was because I had my wedding ring, but I wanted only real jewelry. So if I couldn't have real, I didn't want anything at all. How dumb was that? There's such beautiful things that I could have been wearing and enjoying, but I didn't. Now, I do have to say, these are real pearls my girls gave me, and these are real pearls that I bought for myself, but I do have lots of jewelry that's not real, and it's just as cute, and I wear it all the time on here, just not wearing it right now. So I want you to think about that when you're not wanting to do things. Is it because your perfectionism is stopping you and you think you can't do it, you don't have enough time to do it, to do a perfect job? That's not what I want you to think about. I want you to be your best and do your best. That's all I want you to do. Okay, that way you'll have your best life. Let's see. Mr. B said, Fly Lady questions in caps, please, or super chat so Kat won't miss them. And Melissa's given us a thumbs up. We now have 27 thumbs up, which is more than half of our 41 people on, and that's good. Okay, I'm open for questions, comments, and concerns. Please make them fast, make them good, make them plentiful, so we have lots to talk about. We've been on for 6.5 minutes, and we'll stay on about 30. Hey, how are you, Joanna? So good to see you, Joe's Web. Charlotte Welch, hi from Vermont. We have flowers out front. Fantastic. I know that's exciting. Do you know what I did today? I cut out the tags on this beautiful blouse. I always hate to do that because I think if anybody ever gets it, I want them to know what size it is and what brand it is. But you know what? In the meantime, why be uncomfortable? So I cut it out, and it feels so much better. You know why? Because that's perfectionism. Who cares? If somebody likes this blouse, they should like it for what it is, if it ends up being handed down. Now, it fits me perfectly, and I can't imagine that it wouldn't, even after I lose my last 16 or 19 pounds or whatever it is. 16, I think. Yeah, 16 pounds. It'll still fit. But I cut out yesterday I cut out one too. It's just my new thing now. I'm cutting out tags. I don't even care. What is everyone doing in the zone this week? Well, we're not working in it today, but it is the bedroom, master bathroom, and master closet. So if you want to share that, that will be good. You talk about things taking less time than you think. For me, I seem to underestimate. Nancy, perhaps you're working too hard and trying to be too perfect. Really, things don't take as long as you think. Unless you think everything takes 5 minutes, and that's not true. Decluttering takes about 15 minutes. And you have to do a little bit, and if there's more time, do a little bit more, okay? All right. Sherry Cook is here. Marty Watson is here. Gail Buster is here. Eva Sachaki says, you have helped me a lot with getting over perfectionism from comments that you have made in the past, and I really appreciate it because I have so much more progress. Yay, Eva. I'm so glad. I really, that's probably my pet peeve is perfectionism. It's so unnecessary and so cruel to yourself. Betsy said, the water wearing away rock is a super helpful saying in this process, thanks. Yeah, that's an old Chinese saying. It's the dripping of water wears away stone. So that is a good one. There's another one I heard today, but I can't remember what it is. I'll try to remember it and share it tomorrow. Working on my closet this week, Michelle says. Marty. You're silly. Vicki Lane. Vicki from Sunrise. I'm here. Hi, Vicki. Sunrise, Florida. Good afternoon, Fran. CZ from Alabama. Roll Tide. Melissa B. Hi, Marty. Welcome, Vicki Lane. Mr. B says, conversations with Carrie Ann. Hi, Kat. So nice to see you. We've moved halfway across Canada 3 years ago and downsized. We have so much stored in our garage, and I have no idea where to start with it all. Do you have any advice for me? Yes. Be prepared, drum roll please, to throw it away or give it away. Don't keep it. If it's been in the garage for 3 years, have you missed it? Have you said, oh, I wish I could get those shoes that are hidden underneath? No, you don't. You don't miss it. Get rid of it. If it's good, give it away. If it's not good, throw it away. And you will be blessed, because when you cast your bread on the water, it comes back to you. So you're not going to be shortened, because you give things away, or less than because you give things away. You're going to be blessed. So my suggestion is, give it away. Can you imagine right now living in the state that you have now of your home and having a perfectly clear garage? Can you imagine how that would feel? Really imagine it. Can you imagine that you're missing anything? What about the way it feels to walk into your garage? And you could say, hello, 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 hello. And you have exactly what you want in there. Just exactly what you want in there. And you could park your car in there, or cars. Imagine how nice that would be. And you can clean it easily with a blower. It's going to be great. So that's my suggestion. Give it away. Don't be afraid. You can do this. You're a good, strong woman. You can do this. Thank you. That vision is amazing. I just need to start. Yep, start today. Start tomorrow. Just do 15 minutes at a time. You can do it. Take it and get some boxes and keep them in your trunk so you can give it away. All right. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, there's lots of fun things on here. Nancy R. says, thanks, Kat, for the answer. I think I might not have mastered decluttering mindset yet. Maybe not. Roxy Wolf says, my big brother is bribing me to move back to St. Louis. Roxy, do you want to live in St. Louis? If you do, move there. If you don't, this life is short. Do what you want to do. That's loving yourself. Okay. Fran and Roll Tide, Mr. B says, Deanna Lynn Allison. Hi, Deanna. I love your new home. I haven't been able to catch you for some time. Glad to hear your sweet voice. Thank you, honey. Anita said, thank you, everyone, for your prayers. He will be in recovery tonight, and I'm just so happy they didn't have to do open heart surgery again, because it's not been that long. That's fantastic. I'm so glad they were able to do that for you, Anita. For him, planted all my flower bulbs yesterday and had beautiful 74 degrees. Love these days. Don't you think that's such a beautiful time of hope this time of year? Michelle C., I have to ask, I'm in Australia. What does roll tide mean? I hear it a lot here. Sorry, I feel silly for asking. Don't feel silly. How could you possibly know that the Alabama Crimson Tide, University of Alabama, the thing that we say is roll tide, because they're the Crimson Tide, and it means that the tide is rolling. It's rolling in. It's rolling over the other football teams. Sorry, guys. And they are actually one of the top football teams in the United States and have more national championships than any other football team in the United States. They are not always the winner, if that would be boring, but they are a lot, and a lot of people don't like us for that reason. But I've been a fan through the good times and the bad times for 42 years, and my husband is born and raised in Alabama, and he's an Alabama fan, University of Alabama, Crimson Tide, and their mascot is an elephant, so it's all crazy. But Roll Tide is the war cry of Alabama Crimson Tide. That's what it is. Okay, and now's a good time. We're having a great season, great couple of seasons.
Seasons, 10 years.
Well, great couple of years. Okay, Mr. B.
12 years.
Okay, Mr. B. All right.
And beyond. I'm glad to see Rona.
Conversations with Carrie Ann. Thank you. That vision is amazing. I need to start. We had that conversation already. Okay, Marty said, I only want my bicycle, car, lawn stuff in Mark's toolbox. What about my bicycle, Marty? You don't like keeping my bicycle in your garage?
Just give it away.
Here's our Patreon page. If you haven't become a Patreon, I talk about this every single time. Do it now. Do it today. Do it. $5 a month. Super inexpensive. You're getting a really good foundation to build your Flylady system on, to build your thoughts on, to build your heart on. And I really encourage you to come over to the Patreon team, the Patreon group. Being a patron is what you're called when you're in the Patreon group. You can go to patreon.com and pull up Flylady Kat, and you can sign up. You can pay through PayPal or a credit card. They will draft your whatever you set up every month. It's controlled by Patreon, not by me, so I'm not the person who deals with any of the payments. They deal with it, and it's an exciting, wonderful place. I'm one of the founders of the Patreon group, is what they're calling me, because I came in early. Things are happening every day. We're getting ready to start doing some lives on Patreon. This is my first announcement that we're going to start doing some lives on Patreon. There's no advertising. I answer the questions that you ask me on Patreon. I make videos if you want them and they relate to what we're talking about on Patreon. I think it's a fantastic bang for your buck. $5 a month to get 20 videos. It's like being personally mentored without me talking to you specifically one-on-one. That's the highest thing you can do. But the second highest is be a patron. And we're working toward 1,000 Patreons by the end of this year, December 31st. Right now we have 362. It's growing slowly, but I'm encouraging you to grow faster. I want it to grow faster so we can have our 1,000 by the end of the year. That's our goal. If we don't hit our goal, which I'm not really going to embrace, but if we don't, we'll continue till we do. My goal is 1,000 by December 31st, and then all of you are going to be considered my force of 1,000, because each of you will be a force for change in your life and the life and futures of the people that you touch. Okay, that's it. All right, let's see. A lot of you talking to me. Craziness. 62 people on 39 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Beth said, I don't know where my question disappeared to. Carrie Ann, we're in the same position with the garage. I'd love to open the garage concept too. The open garage concept too, Deanna said. I don't know where your question disappeared to either, Beth. Joanna said, where has Michelle T been? I've been missing her. I don't know. Haven't seen her either. Dickie said, yes, with Kat's help, John and I are doing the garage. Awesome. I know you are. Beth, if it's longer than 200 letters, it does disappear, Marty said. Pat said, I grew up in St. Louis. I have to go there for doctor's appointments. I don't miss the traffic. Ronna said, hello, Kat and Mr. B and everyone. Hey, Ronna. Gretchen said, I think she's so busy with Millie, Joe's Web, maybe. Gal Buster, I had our garage almost cleaned out. Then we inherited a bunch of stuff. We're working on it. I would like to leave the garage open and hope for thieves. You're funny, girl. Anita said, you were funny, Gail. That's funny. Melissa down at the River Carlisle, haha, Gail. Ronna said, thank you, glad to be here. Missing my cat and Mr. B. We're glad you're back. Oh, yes, that too, Marty said. Beth said, thank you, Marty. Nancy said, Patreon videos are wonderful. I always learn something, or it makes me look at something differently. Thank you, Nancy. New videos very soon on Cat and Mr. B. We have our live karaoke show that we try to do on there. We've got to have 1,000 people in order to go live. Mr. B thinks he might have found a way around it, but please subscribe to Cat and Mr. B so that if we can't do it, we can do it once we have 1,000. Conversations with Carrie Ann. I just signed up for your Patreon. I'm fairly new stay-at-home mom, and I have a vision for a peaceful and organized home. Then that's the place to be, and I'm so glad you're going to be there. I look forward to your questions and comments, Carrie Ann. Welcome. CZ, I started putting garage stuff into zones, not finished, but husband has already said thank you when he was looking for something, and I found it in the zone. That's fantastic. Fran said, live on Patreon will be a wonderful addition. Yes, I'm excited about that. Rhonda said, is anyone else out there having trouble with YouTube videos? Nobody has told me that. Connie said, watched yesterday's Patreon about the planner 2 times. So helpful. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Beth said, so I have my doctor office to declutter. So do I just work on it when that zone comes around? Oh, my office, not my doctor office. Have my office to declutter. Yeah, that's in zone 3, the bathroom and one other room. Unless it's to the point where it's distracting you and you need to have a project and skip all zones until it's done. That's the only other option. Let's see. Fran said, live. Okay, I read that. I read that. Okay, Beth said, I read that. Nancy said, maybe I should try leaving the door open for thieves. That's funny. What is that noise? It is my air conditioner. I do live in an RV. Larry Henney, the AC, Joanna said. Now, Larry said, get used to it. That's the sound of an AC in an RV.
That's right.
No, I can't turn off the AC, Marty. We'll melt. Troll alert, Mr. B. Melissa said. Oh, I guess you got him already. Renata Sippos.
He should have sold us a water AC.
Renata said, hello, went shopping with daughter today. Awesome, Renata. Thank you so much, Kat. You're welcome, Bess. And Pepper said, I'm already subscribed to Kat and Mr. B. Yes, you are, Pepper. All right, we've been on for almost 20 minutes looking for more questions, comments, and concerns, and we have about one person asking a question. Ideas for fluffying just washed down jacket. Clumped feathers, lousy dryer balls. How do you fluffify a just washed down jacket? I have no idea. I would have to Google that. So maybe you can Google it and let us know. Good evening, everyone, Ruth Ann said. Hi, Ruth Ann. All right. Questions, comments, and concerns. Poor Mark. What do you mean? Clean shoes. What does that mean, Jillites? Did you clean your shoes? Do you want to clean your shoes? Are you just saying the words clean shoes? Why is that out there? Tell me. Question, Melissa B. I want to set up a planner to help a friend who is sidetracked like me. Would you find that to be offensive if someone did that for you? No? If she's open to it. Eva said, I read something the other day that was very helpful. Focus on what you're keeping, not on what you're getting rid of. Make a list of the things you really want. Trash what's not on the list, or give it away if it's good. I like it, Eva. LOL for the down jacket. Sorry. Oh, okay. What was the question? What was the comment again? Clean shoes. Put clean shoes in the dryer with it and flop them around. It's a good idea. Tennis balls or clean shoes go in the dryer with the down. Okay, Marty said. Will you ever feel like you are done? Yes. You will feel like you are done. Maybe use clean shoes on the down jacket. Okay, I think we're getting it. So sad at Jill. What happened with Jill? That her jacket. Okay. Hopefully you didn't use fabric softener. Marty said. Melissa liked that at Eva. Gail said, I'm used to air conditioner noise. Thank God it's working in our house too. Be cool. Wheel deal. Thank you, love. I love your attitude. Michelle Kennedy said, Hawkins said, just watched your Patreon video about doing routine zones, etc. with kids around. Very helpful and encouraging. Oh, I'm so glad you like that. Marty, Nancy said, no softener used. Okay. I'm excited because I'm hungry. And Mr. B's going to charcoal grill some chicken tenders, you know, the kind that are frozen. And we're going to put some wing sauce on them, Frank's wing sauce, and that's so delicious. And have some vegetables. Well, doesn't that sound good? Yeah, there's turkeys running around, and we could have a turkey. What's it like? What is the new live schedule, Kat? Well, this week it remains. Today's Tuesday, so Wednesday nothing because I'm on the phone all day long. Thursday in the evening at 6 p.m. Friday in the morning at 9 a.m. Oh, we're going to do it really early on Friday.
Maybe you can do it in the car.
No, it's sketchy. We're going to do it early. What time are we leaving? Mr. B, what time are we leaving on Friday morning?
About 8 o'clock.
Okay, I'm going to do it at 6 a.m.
No.
7 a.m. We'll do it at 7. I'll do it at 7 a.m.
7:30.
7 a.m. I'll be here at 7 a.m.
7:30.
Eastern Standard Time. That means if you live in California on Pacific Standard Time, it's 4 a.m. If you live on Mountain Time, it's 5 a.m. If you live on Central Time, it's 6 a.m. If you live on Eastern Time, it's 7 a.m. That's Friday morning. There won't be an evening. There won't be a Saturday. There won't be a Sunday. The following Monday will be around 9 a.m. Marty said, if you were me, I leave at 4:30 for a long drive. It's not that long, and we're not pulling the Henny B. Fran Apple, yes, that sounds delicious. Do you sit outside at night? Are you near the beach? We do sit outside. We do get a breeze from the ocean, but we are not, you can't hear it or see it from where we are.
But it's close.
But it's not as far as it was before. Connie said 4 a.m. my time, might have to replay, LOL, but who knows? Who knows? You might have one of those mornings where you rise early and then you can get your stuff done. Yes, but we do like to sit outside a lot. Gail Buster, we grill turkey burgers, tasty, quick, and no flare-ups. Yum. How are the biting bugs? So far, none. I did kill a mosquito yesterday, and I feel them bumping me, but they're not biting me. I'm going to get out my Skin So Soft tonight and spritz a little bit. So jealous of your nice weather, Anastasia said. Don't be jealous. Just be glad for me. Hello from Kentucky. Jennifer Lind. Hi, Jennifer. I miss you. Jennifer has graduated. Oh, I think we have one more, don't we, Jennifer? Mr. B is setting up you guys' Facebook group. All my graduates are going to have a private Facebook group. that they can be in to continue to support one another. And I'll go in from time to time, and I'm also going live on the Face group of my graduates from time to time. So I'm excited about that. He's going to make that tomorrow, he said. We'll see. Jessie B. Hi, Miss Jess. How are you? Let's see if Larry will ask you, are you interested in the Flylady system, Jessie B? What's everyone doing in the zone? She is. Jessie B is somebody that's on here all the time. You asked her that yesterday. No, don't ask her that again. Ha ha, she's laughing. She's laughing because I got on you. I don't think he was kidding, Jessie B. I think he is confused, but it's okay.
Put me a picture on there.
You need your picture so we can see you. Yeah, like Marty and Jennifer Lynn and Anastasia. Who all has pictures on here? Michelle Kennedy Hawkins does, and Melissa B does. And I'm going backwards to see.
Yeah, Buster don't.
Yeah, Joanna does. Pepper Durr does. Well, that creepy guy that you deleted had one.
You can put Mickey Mouse on there if you want to.
No, I don't. Fran Apple has a picture, but it's not her. CZ does, and I recognize her face because she came and had dinner with us.
She did.
Mr. B has one on there.
That's me and you singing.
That's you and I singing. Melissa's down at the river. Carlisle has one. Anita has one. Pat Hinkie has her family on there.
I gotta put a picture of you.
Y'all are funny.
All you have to do is click on the picture.
Okay, I'm going to go back.
Or click on that picture thing.
Okay. Let's see. We have some questions while I was digging around looking for people's faces.
You got a lot of questions.
I got to hurry. Let me go back.
No, don't go back.
Do Patreons get to join the Facebook group? Nope. You have to be a graduate of my class. I'm getting ready to announce a new class pretty soon. Ooh, it turned off. Did you hear that weird sound?
Well, we could learn someday, maybe.
Kat, that purple is lovely. Thank you, honey. Everyone of importance. What does that mean, Marty? I look like a morning glory.
Are you?
Once I figure out how to put a picture up, I will. Go, Jessie. Go, Jessie. Go. You can do it. Google it. Actually, the air conditioner sounds like the ocean in the background, and to me, that's nice. Thanks, Eva. Zone question from Lynn. Do we consider outside a zone, or would it be better to do 15 minutes every day? Now, outside is a whole nother complete thing. So like your inside is homemaking, and you've got zones and routines and basic weekly plans. Outside, you're going to have daily things, weekly things, monthly things, quarterly things, semi-annual things, annual things, and you just write all that down and then follow your plan. And it's after you do your work in the house. Okay. Jennifer said, we are done. Looking forward to the we are done. I don't have my notes with me, so I couldn't remember. The Facebook private group. Already love the Patreon page. Thanks, Jennifer. How long have you and Mr. B been married? 42 years. Thanks for asking, Bess. Gail said, decluttered a catch-all corner. You want a pic of me? I'll go. I'll have to figure it out. Do it, girl. Sunflower Girl Lynn Shear has one. Yes, she does. Betsy Olson has one. Mikowski, zone work. I'm adding hooks to my husband's closet door so he can hang his karate G's. Is that how you say that? And belts up. Do you call them G's?
What level is he?
What is his? What belt does he have?
What level?
Kathy Petrowski's given us
awesome.
a smiley face. Her little face is there. Betsy says, zone work, decluttered a corner, putting clean clothes away, dusting, vacuuming, and mopping. Yes, girl. Thanks. You're welcome, Lynn. G's. Thank you, Marty. I did say it right.
Jeez.
That's how you pronounce it. Karate G's and belts.
Oh, okay.
Now we're just waiting to find out what level he is. Is he a white belt, a black belt, a yellow belt, an orange belt? I don't know what kind of, a checkety belt? A crimson tide belt? What's the best strategy for decluttering a messy dresser top? Pick up one item at a time. I'll tell you what I actually do with a messy dresser top. And it's a little different than most people do. As I scrape it all into a box and get it all off of the dresser and then go through the box. Because you want to have that plain geese. Thank you, Marty. You only want a plain top. You want to be able to see that and see what that looks like. And then you can say, well, maybe I want something on there. Remember that you want one or 3 or 5. You don't want even numbers. You want odd numbers. You want just a couple of little groupings of things, and that's it. It'll look nicer. The less you have on there, the easier it is to dust and clean. And then go through that box and determine how much of that stuff you don't even realize was on there. That's what I'd say to do. Then you don't have to put it up. If the time goes off and you're not done with it, you can come back to the next day and finish it. That's what I say. Okay, let's see what else we've got.
Greenbelt.
What's the best? Okay, that was for Melissa. Marty says no G's. G like golf, CZ says. Libby Chapman, is everyone who took your class graduating? No, some are repeating. Some have chosen to repeat.
Are you going to have any openings?
I am going to have openings, but I haven't decided how many yet, and I've got to figure out my schedule because I have some travel going on in the month of June, May, June, and July. So we're going to have some times that I might not be able to meet. So we may have to extend into August a little bit. Is everyone who took your class graduating? No. And 2 dropped out. Just dropped out. Just evaporated. Don't know where they went. Love them. How sweet. I will be married to my wonderful husband 36 years next month. Congratulations, Bess. He is a green belt. Okay. Marty Watson, Kat is cracking me up. Geez. Well, Marty, when you said GH, that to me is G.
Did you say that he was a green belt?
I did, and I commented, and I think that's awesome. Awesome, Bess. Maria Conley, good evening. In so much pain, but I still did my home blessing today and zone. You go, Maria. You show that pain who's boss. But listen to your doctor and listen to your body. Don't hurt yourself. Marty said, my little voice used to say, I'll protect you, Mom. Ariel Carmona. Hi, Ariel. Are you new? I recognize your first name, but I don't recognize your last
She
name.
makes another comment later.
Okay, Melissa, thank you. I can do that. I'm getting a box from the garage right now. Go, Melissa. Betsy Olsa Mikowski, belts go white, yellow, orange, blue, green. Well, he's up pretty high then, 5 levels. Purple, purple, red, 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 brown, black, red, brown, brown, and black. And then after black, I did not know that. I knew that white belt was the highest. Hello, I didn't get a notification. Drat. Ariel said, I think I must be missing these because I'm getting on at 9 and 6 my time. Ooh, that could be the problem. Sorry, Aunt Marie Conley, I feel better soon. Yes, Melissa, I hope she does too, Maria. Hope you do too, Maria. Ariel and everyone else, if you will, make sure you do a thumbs up because that helps you get a notification. Okay, make sure you do that. We've been on 32 minutes, ladies, so it's time for me to go. I want my little chicken tenders. Have a wonderful evening. I won't see you tomorrow. I won't see you Thursday morning. I'll see you Thursday evening at 6 p.m. and Friday morning at 7 a.m. Okay, that's it for today. Have a beautiful evening, and always remember that I love you and that you are beautiful. Bye.